The wait is finally over. And if you thought you knew what high-end home entertainment looked like, you're about to have your entire perspective shifted. This is not just an incremental update. It's the moment Apple decided to turn the living room into a cinematic powerhouse that rivals professional grading suites. Right here, in this unassuming white box, sits the 2026 Apple TV 4K, a device that has been whispered about in tech circles for over 18 months. We've seen the leaks, we've heard the rumors about the silicon upgrades, but holding it in your hands feels different. It's heavier, sleeker, and carries the weight of massive expectations. Before we even break the seal and let that satisfying Apple adhesive snap, we have to talk about why this specific generation matters more than any that came before it. We are living in an era where 8K is no longer a myth and where computational videography is taking over. Apple isn't just joining that race, they're trying to end it. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. Now, as we slide the lid off, the first thing you notice is the finish. Apple has moved toward a refined, matte carbon-neutral housing that feels incredibly premium. But don't let the exterior fool you. The real magic is what's happening under the hood with the new A19 Pro-derived chipset optimized specifically for tvOS. As we pull the device out of its cradle, the sheer engineering density is apparent. You might be wondering why a streaming box needs this much horsepower. The answer lies in the way we consume media in 2026. We aren't just watching TV anymore. We are interacting with it. Whether it's the seamless integration of spatial reality or the fact that this device now acts as a localized AI hub for your entire smart home, the 2026 model is positioned as the brain of your house. Setting the unit aside for a moment, let's look at the redesigned Siri remote. This was the biggest point of contention in previous years, and Apple has responded with a haptic-driven interface that feels like it's reading your mind. The scroll wheel has been perfected with a glass-touch surface that offers variable resistance based on how fast you're navigating your library. It feels alive, it feels tactile, and for the first time, it includes an integrated Find My speaker that is actually loud enough to find between the deep crevices of a sectional sofa. But let's get into the why behind this 35-minute deep dive. To understand the 2026 Apple TV 4K, we have to look at the landscape of 4K HDR content today. Bit rates are higher than ever, and standard smart TV processors are choking on the data. Apple has implemented a dedicated ProRes hardware decoder here that ensures your digital purchases look indistinguishable from a physical 4K Blu-ray disc. If you've ever noticed that softness or blocking in dark scenes while streaming your favorite sci-fi epics, those days are officially over. This device utilizes a new proprietary upscaling algorithm that uses machine learning to reconstruct detail in real time, making even your old 1080p content look like it was filmed yesterday. We're going to test this across 5 different display types today, from high-end OLEDs to budget-friendly LEDs, to see if the processing power can truly save a mediocre panel. Let's talk about the setup process because it has been reimagined for the instant ecosystem era. You no longer even need to type a Wi-Fi password or sign into iCloud. The moment you bring your iPhone 17 or 18 near this box, a proximity handshake occurs that transfers your entire digital identity, calibrated display profiles, and even your room's acoustic data in less than 5 seconds. It's eerie how fast it is. As the familiar Apple logo glows on the screen for the first time, the interface feels faster than a desktop computer. There is zero latency. Scrolling through tiles feels like sliding silk over glass. This brings us to the biggest software leap in a decade, the integration of Apple Intelligence within the TV experience. Imagine a world where you don't search for action movies. Instead, you tell your remote, "Find me that scene from the movie where the car jumps between skyscrapers." And within a second, the Apple TV has not only found the movie, but has time-stamped the exact frame for you. The thermal management on this new 2026 unit is also a marvel of silent engineering. Despite the massive jump in GPU performance for gaming, there are no audible fans. Apple has utilized a high-efficiency vapor chamber that allows the A19 chip to run at peak clock speeds without throttling. This is crucial because Apple is making a massive push into console-grade gaming. With the latest Metal 4 architecture, we're seeing titles that were previously reserved for the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X running natively on this tiny box. We're talking ray tracing, global illumination, and high frame rate physics, all while drawing less power than a light bulb. This isn't just for casual Apple Arcade users anymore. This is for the enthusiast who wants a clean, cable-free setup without sacrificing graphical fidelity. As we dive deeper into the audio capabilities, we need to address the new Cinema Link protocol. For those of you with HomePods or Sonos systems, the 2026 Apple TV 4K now supports uncompressed wireless Atmos. In previous years, there was always a slight compromise in the wireless handshake, a tiny bit of compression that the audiophiles among us could detect. That is gone. The dedicated wireless chip inside this box creates a private 6 GHz network specifically for your speakers, ensuring zero-latency audio that is perfectly synced with the on-screen action down to the millisecond. It creates a bubble of sound that feels three-dimensional, even if you only have a modest two-speaker setup.